Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video, guys. Please punch that subscribe button. We are so close to 15,000 subscribers. I need your help. Got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. We're getting right into the Vechain news, guys. Let's get it going. Now, okay, for the fifth time, I get this question every day. We're taking a look at the Upbit volume, okay? They are a Korean exchange. That's why we see the Korean volume here. At least one person asks me every day, and I keep saying, hey, this is Upbit. They're pumping coins, and they seem to be pumping VeChain again. Not as much as they're pumping XRP, BitTorrent, Dawn, and Strike, but the volume is higher than Bitcoin, which means that they are pumping it. Hopefully, they can get VeChain back up to the #1 spot. But for some reason, they just want to pump VeChain. They want to pump XRP to the moon for some reason. I don't know why, but they have been keeping XRP pumped for the past couple of weeks now, maybe a month. And I think this might be an anticipation for some good news with the SEC. I think these Koreans are just trying to buy up as much XRP as possible, and they might know something that we don't. I don't know how the Koreans would know something that we don't, but it seems that they are preparing for something. And if we can take a look here, mostly all the coins that are above Bitcoin here are pumping. Let's take a look at BitTorrent. I want to create a large position in BitTorrent and just hold. I think that this will have some implications, especially if Tron gets more mass adoption. So we can see there. Also, if we take a look at Dawn Protocol, this is pumping as well. So the Koreans haven't forgot about us. Thank you. Keep pumping us and, keep that volume up. The volume has dropped. They took about about $500 million of volume out of VeChain. So hopefully after the AMA, which we're going to get to, we have dates later on. We're going to talk about that. They will hop back on because I'm thinking that after the AMA, there's going to be some decent announcements occurring when VeChain 2.0 come out, when Vexchange 2.0 comes out, when NFT other than, Vemworld. These announcements are going to be huge, and hopefully they catch on and start pumping us again, and we can make our way on up to 50 cents. We're still speaking it into existence. It's going to happen, guys. I just have the faith, and hopefully you guys are right there with me. Take a look at the VeChain price, guys. We're up 11%. As we see, the volume is back on Upbit, so we are up. Trying to gain back those losses that we had about a week ago, guys. We're about 10% away from that, so not too bad, guys. We could get that back in a day or two, so the price is looking good. The mainnet is looking pretty good as well. Let's go ahead and give this a refresh here. Mainnet's looking pretty normal. 36K VITRO burned yesterday. 41K VITRO burned. Clauses look decent. All right, guys, let's get on to the news here. We've got the wonderful Eisenreich, like always. Please donate to his research address here. I will show that at the end of the video. China's low carbon shift may have a big impact on micro policy. China will promote the development of a national carbon trading market, either by rolling out spot goods and derivatives at the same time or futures before the spot launch. So they're going to be selling carbon, guys. They're going to be selling carbon on the open market. And what did Sunny Lou say? Carbon is the new oil, guys. VeChain is going to be a part of this. I do not know how they're going to be a part of this, but they are going to be a part of this. We already know that VeChain has a carbon credit solution already up and running in San Marino. And, that's going to be a test bed for this. Hopefully, once the supply chains and everything get back in order due to COVID, that can come more to fruition. They've said that they are still doing that, by the way. That has not been scrapped. They're just waiting for COVID to settle down a little bit, and then they will put that on the agenda. China's low carbon transition will have a potentially major impact on the nation's macro policies. Policies for low carbon transition may lead to higher prices for specific commodities, affect inflation, and have an impact on the potential growth rate. So they must be included to any future monetary policy framework. Big high carbon assets depreciate faster during low carbon shift and will not generate economic benefits before their service life ends, with financial institutions exposed to that risk. Zhu said in the piece posted on the WeChat account of China Finance 40 Forum, completing the switch in a short time will require a combination between financial systems' ability to absorb losses and the speed of transformation, he noted. In addition, stress tests and response plans are needed because the shift may cause regional and industry risks. And I would agree, guys. Managing expectations is necessary. The change will have great impact, so society must form stable risk expectations so that credit and product pricing are not affected. The role of the carbon trading market must be brought into full play, steady expectations, and respond to risk, he pointed out. Zhu said the priority should be clarified top-level design for target and reducing carbon emissions, and then focusing on using price signals from the carbon trading market to guide and stabilize expectations to prevent market fluctuations arising from views, institutions, and experts. Experts estimate that the default rate for China's coal and electric power companies will rise, to 22% in 2030 from about 3% last year, guys. So they are doing a full overhaul of their coal, electric power, their vehicles. Vechain's working with BYD. We talked about that yesterday. Yesterday, we also mentioned, guys, if you missed that video yesterday, go ahead and check it out. We mentioned Kathy Wood of ARC saying that due to battery technology, due to Elon Musk and his technology in producing the batteries and efficiency and all this stuff, electric vehicles are going to be cheaper, a lot cheaper to produce than internal combustion vehicles, guys. We are going to start to see, taxes on internal combustion vehicles. We're going to start to see taxes on, high carbon emissions, production. I mean, shit, I already get taxed. Like over where I'm at, we have these things called emissions tests, quote unquote, where if you're, this is all screwed up, guys. So we have the thing called emissions test. I'm pretty sure you guys know what that is. If you don't, then, you have to go get your car tested for emissions every 2 years or so. And if you fail the emissions test, you have to get your car fixed before they before you can renew your license plate. First of all, it's un-American. I don't like it. And second of all, you got crackheads around here where I'm at stealing catalytic converters from people's cars for the copper. Like it's a slippery slope, but so we are moving towards a world where people are going to be more carbon conscious. Again, guys, that's a part of the Great Reset. We talked about that a couple weeks ago, and we can see here, guys, this is amazing. The default rate for China's coal and electric power companies will rise to 22% in 2030, guys. So they are literally doing a complete overhaul. They're saying that this is a mid to long-term strategic shift in industry regional risks. Bad loans will not disappear during the process, so advanced guidance and response plans are necessary. So Vechain, I think, will be a part of this, guys. And, hopefully we can get some sort of carbon credit system sponsored by Vechain in China. That would be freaking amazing. Or at least, Vechain's working with the Chinese government to do something. It doesn't have to be all Vechain doing it. I don't think that China will put their whole carbon credit system in the hands of Vechain. But if Vechain can work some part of it, track some data or something like that, that would be huge, guys. Huge, huge, huge. Let's see what China has in store for us over the next coming years. Moving on. All right, guys. So we have DNV, one of the greatest partnerships known to man, with Vechain Foundation. Foundation contributes. Foundation Det Norske Veritas contributes 10 million to help launch a maritime decarbonization center in Singapore. Again, guys, a lot of these governments, a lot of these rich people with these fancy job titles, they are worried about making the world livable for our future generations. The signing of a public-private corporation agreement establishes 120 million R&D fund to accelerate decarbonization in shipping. This is crazy. That's a lot of money. The center stated the mission is to catalyze and facilitate decarbonization in the maritime sector and will be supported by contributions from the founding members totaling 120 million. Its creation follows the release of a recommendation by the International Advisory Panel, a Singapore Maritime Foundation initiative on the maritime decarboxylation, set up a decarboxylation center in Singapore. The memorandum of cooperation was signed on April 21st, and the presence of Mr. Chee Tong Tat, Singapore's Senior Minister of State for Transport and Foreign Affairs. And then we have DNV here, a figure attached to the BW Group, Pacific Shipping, Ocean Network Express, SimCorp Maritime Limited, BHP, and MPA, adding 60 million in contributions. Absolutely crazy, guys. So we see where the future's headed. We're headed towards a Internet of Things, blending of physical, digital products, and sustainability, guys. Who does that better than Vechain? No one. Moving on. So, thank you to Lost Location, Vechain, Cryptocurrency Reddit AMA, Sunny Lou, and Peter Zhu will be live April 28th tomorrow, guys, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. UTC. Brilliant, guys. Brilliant, guys. Hopefully, I have a feeling, I have a hunch that we will be getting some tasty news from the Vechain Foundation on this day. So this thread will be posted a few hours before it goes live. For questions to be pre-collected, stay tuned. So please go ahead and ask them, any questions that you might have. Let's take a look if we view it in my time zone here. All right, so we've got Wednesday, April 28th at 8 to 11. And no, I'm not in Denver. Got a VPN on. ExpressVPN. Hopefully, one day I can get sponsored by ExpressVPN. That would be amazing. But I'm not there yet. So anyway, guys, we've got Sunny Lou and Peter Zhu here. I want to hear Proof of Authority 2.0 is coming out at the end of the month. And, we've got, 4 new hospitals coming online for the EH-Cert app. That's what I want to hear, but it remains to be seen. Let's move on, guys. You guys already took a look at this, so thank you to Eisenreich. Amazing. We have DNV again. We've got the Maritime Technologies Forum. DNV has joined with leading classification societies to launch the MTF. The MTF will provide technical and regulatory research and leadership to assist the shipping sector and its regulations and its regulators to address technology challenges, guys. So we see here, how can shipping manage the challenging posed by decarbonization and automation? Again, guys, staying in this motif here of decarbonization. Carbon is the new oil, guys. I think it's going to be very, very valuable. And then as we can see here, Maritime Technologies Forum here. The MTF will provide technological and regulatory research, expertise, and leadership to assist the shipping sector and its regulators address tech challenges. So this is going to be pretty awesome. Let's take a look here. I'm trying to find the date, but there's no date. There's no date. Oh, that's okay though. Date possibly to come out later. Moving on. All right, guys. So we've got some adoption news. Yes, we do. Live Canna product verified on the Vechain Thor blockchain, guys. And I had somebody comment in my comment section, stick to Vechain. As soon as you started talking about CBD, I left. I'm like, shut up, dude. Like, get out of here, man. Like, nobody wants you here anyway. If you're mad at me for talking about CBD and THC, well, your life is probably going to suck because you get offended way too easy. And, man, you need to smoke a blunt, bro. Like, that's all I got to say. Anyway, guys, if you don't know about CBD, I'm going to keep saying this because CBD is amazing. I love it. You know, if you got any aches and pains, you know, back pain, get some CBD cream, rub that shit on your back. It feels amazing. Your pain will go away. You don't got to take no narcotics, no drugs. Let's take a look at this here. Scanning it. Real items, baby. CBD vape, 500 milligrams. Enter the PIN to verify. Hopefully he does here soon. Ooh, they got full spectrum hemp extract too. I'm gonna enter the PIN on the smart label, as they call it. Eventually. Okay. And then bam, product is authentic. You can go complete verification there if you'd like. And then it will take you to a page where you can learn everything you need to know about it. Let's take a look at part 2 here. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Got the blockchain ID recorded on the Vechain Thor blockchain. I want him to take a look at that certificate of authority there, authenticity. Ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. That is amazing. It has a full breakdown of anything you would need. Total THC, CBD, cannabinoids. Again, it tells you exactly where it came from and how it was produced. All the important information that you would need in order to bring back trust into your products. That's what it's about, guys. That's what it's about, trust. On the Vechain Thor blockchain, guys. This is gonna be a future, man. You know, right now, not a whole lot of people are using these smart labels. I scanned at I had like a bottle of Diet Coke or whatever, and I scanned the smart label, and it took me to like their website, and it told me everything I needed to know about it, which was pretty cool. And then like now I'm starting, every time I go to the store, I'm starting to like look for smart labels on food, look for these QR codes that I can scan to see, you know, where it takes me, and you know where the food came from. Again, from farm to table. That is going to be important. So you can see the gas cost being paid by the company. It used Vechain, it used VITRO in order to bring up that transaction. And this is pretty awesome, guys. This is awesome. This is going to be a future, man. I'm telling you. Buckle up now. Now, you know, people might not know about this stuff right now, but give it 10 years. Give it 10 years, guys. I'm telling you. And finally, in great news, guys, OceanEx has lowered their VeChain withdrawal fee to 50 VET. Now, obviously, that's pretty steep still, but, you know, it's a lot better than what it was. I think it was like at 100 VET or something like that. So they cut the withdrawal fee in half. A lot of a lot of exchanges are doing that because VeChain is getting more and more up there in price, and people are going to want to cash out. So OceanEx has also lowered their withdrawal fee to 50 VeChain. I recommend OceanEx, especially if you're having problems with Binance. You can go on OceanEx with a VPN. You don't need the KYC, and you can swap your VeChain for like whatever USD coin or Tether, and you could cash out that way. Don't tell everybody though. That's a secret between you and me. All right, guys, and you know what? A little bit of tangent here. I love logging in every day and seeing this number slowly grow. I remember when this was like at 60K. Absolutely crazy. But thank you to our wonderful Patreon subscribers: AJ, Bert, Garlic House, Harris, Sergio, Lassie, Nielsen, The Fernline, Jeffrey, Ethan, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, Maryland for Crypto, Bruce Wayne, Fruesden, Brady Adams, Joe Menace, Kyle Botcher, CryptoSVT.si, Eric Parra, Add Data Voice for the People, HBDSouthBay.com, Ryan Ingram, Daniel 8, Crypto Chemtrails, Climax EH, Angela Schroyer, Craig Wadding, C. Vale, Maker Dow Crumbs, Bearder, Leon Jackson, and Jacob Connor. Thank you so much for your wonderful Patreon support, guys. Smash that subscribe button, guys. We're trying to get to 15K. I cannot do it without you. I repeat, I cannot do it without you guys hitting that red button. And when you hit that red button, man, it means a lot to us crypto people, because the YouTube algorithm is literally insatiable. Think about it like I don't know, a nympho. You know what I mean? It's cool in the beginning. You meet a nympho, you're having fun, all that. But after a while, you can't keep up. The algorithm is insatiable, literally. So I'm gonna need you to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for me. And yeah, we have 1,105 days to the next Bitcoin block halving, guys. Markets look to be recovering. And what did I done tell you when I done said it? I done said it, and I done told you what I done told, what I done said a couple weeks ago about the Bart head pattern here. Guys, I have seen this so many times in my crypto journey that it is just not even funny. Look at this Bart head, bro. Like, a whale literally finessed mofos. Like, if you sold down here, a whale finessed you, bro. For real. Like, you got finessed. It's okay. It happens. But look at this pattern. If you don't know, it's called a Bart head pattern. And literally all a whale has to do to manipulate the market is to sell a large amount of Bitcoin. Let's just say they sold 20K Bitcoin, right? What's that going to do? That's going to dump the price of Bitcoin. And what are retail investors going to do that don't know any better? They're going to start selling and selling and selling. And that's going to cause a cascade of shorts being liquidated, people panic selling, people getting out of the market like frickin' Tesla did. And then all the whale literally has to do is wait for the bottom and then buy it up again. Like, the whale literally sold 20K or however many Bitcoin, waited a week, and then bought it all up again for a cheaper price. And the whale got richer. The people that sold got poorer. That's why I say, guys, if it's a rational dip like that, don't freak out. Like, seriously, don't freak out. Like, but hey, you know what? People that do freak out, keep me in business, because, we get to take advantage of it. And, I don't feel bad for it, man. I don't, One day I'm going to be a whale and I'm going to be doing the same motherfucking thing. And if you mad, then you mad. Anyway, looking at this here, taking a look at the charts here. Nothing pumping too crazy. Zilliqa is up, Holochain is up, IOST is up. I sold my IOST, and we're not going to talk about that. I shouldn't have done that. And I sold my Sia coin. I had I would have say 500,000 Sia coin, and I sold it all before. Oh my God. Don't trade, guys. Just hodl. Please, just hodl. Don't be like me. Nothing major dumping here either. So I'm going to wrap things up, guys. I love you so much. Don't let your memes be dreams. And I will talk to you soon with the Cardano updates. You don't want to miss it. Bye.